Hello and welcome to Anime Twitch Jeopardy, episode number 6, brought to you not just by a host, but the Anderson Cooper of boring analytical takes. It's Replay. We got a great game for you all, but before I introduce the contestants, I'm going to run down the rules for those of you who have never had the opportunity to watch an episode before. We have 3 rounds: Jeopardy, Double Jeopardy, and Final Jeopardy. The first 2 rounds have 5 categories, each category having 5 prompts worth points from 100 to 1,000. Contestants will buzz in once the prompt has been read, and the first person to buzz in will have the opportunity to respond to the prompt in the form of a question. So if I were to say the best Twitch emote, you might say Pogsire. One prompt on each board is the daily double, where the contestants can bet any amount of points they've accumulated and up to 1,000 if they are below that margin. Whoever joined the voice call first has control of the board to pick whatever prompt they want to start, and before Double Jeopardy, the lowest point total will start with control of the board. Anyone who doesn't have negative points will be able to play in Final Jeopardy where, like the daily double, contestants bet as many points as they've accumulated for one final question. After that, whoever has the most points will win the game. And with that, let's meet our contestants, shall we? We'll start off. We've got a special SEA/Singapore game this time around, so happy to introduce our 3 competitors. Why don't we start off with James? How you doing?
Hi. Great.
You excited to be here?
Yeah, and nervous.
Nerves are good. Nerves just mean that you're excited to be here. How you doing, Shawn?
I'm not Shawn. I'm Melon Roti Protocast, and also Taipung sucks.
I don't know how to respond to that. We're just gonna go with Shawn, and then we've got Tower. How you doing, Tower?
Hello. I'm doing pretty okay, although I suppose we'll just see how this goes.
It's gonna go great. No reason to fear. All right. Well, we've got the boards. We've got 5 great categories for our first round. We've got Gunslingers, Oh Say Can You See, I Want to Paint It Black, Adaptational Source, and Before and After. James, you were the first person to join the voice call. In fact, like an hour early, if I'm not mistaken. So you get first pick. What category do you want to start with?
Let's go all out. I want to see what's in Oh Say Can You See for 500.
Oh Say Can You See for 500. Inspired by 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Undebatable. You've got Captain Nemo and the Nautilus. This anime follows the conflict between the Neo-Atlanteans and Captain Nemo as the backdrop of an exploration of a fantastical world and its characters, though I didn't need the grown man marrying the 4-year-old in the epilogue. Sorry, everyone. I was not ready to buzz. I was not ready to set up the buzz. Oh no! The game is completely falling apart. Alright, well, one moment everyone while I fix my technical difficulties. 978490. I put in a new code, gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind going into the new one. I do apologize for that.
Oh my god. Okay.
I should have double checked my buzzer right before we started. I was not ready for that. Well, that gives plenty of time for everyone to get in and maybe throw me a Twitch Prime if they have one. I don't know why I said that. That's so fucking BM. Is chat sub only on purpose? It shouldn't be sub only. In fact, it's not sub only. Is it? Is it sub only? 1 second. While everyone's getting into this, let me take care of that. Oh, it is in sub only. Wait, why was it in sub only? Forget that. Sub only's dumb. Although someone did just come in with a prime. Sorry, guys. Thanks, Inspira, for the prime. All right. Now, inspired by 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Sorry, everyone. Thank you for clarifying that we were in sub only mode. Undebatable. You got Captain Nemo and the Nautilus. Though I didn't need the grown man marrying the 4-year-old in the epilogue. Shawn.
What is Nadia of the Mysterious Seas?
You know what? I'm gonna give it to you. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but Nadia's Secret of Blue Water. I was looking for Nadia specifically. So we're gonna get Shawn the points. Everything should be set now. We're not gonna have any. We're not gonna have any problems.
Shows I've never heard of before.
Sorry. Well, Nadia is a classic. I really highly recommend it. So Shawn, it's your board. Where are we off to?
I think I'll go with Oh, say can you see for 200?
Oh, say can you see for 200? This isn't the Alfonso Cuarón 2006 movie about the apocalypse? Because damn, this Ayumu Watanabe and Studio 4 Degrees Celsius movie where our leads hang out at aquariums and use their water powers to stun audiences with the beautiful animation. Man, this is so scuffed. It's just too early for me, guys. It's just too early in the morning. Looks like no one is taking a shot at this one. Chat, we going for this? Kay got it right. It is What is Children of the Sea? Good stuff, Kay. Glad you could finally catch an episode live. Shawn, it is still your board. Where are we off to?
Okay, I guess adaptational source for 300?
Adaptational source for 300. You are going to tell me what the original source of the material is. The pet girl of Sakuraso. No one is taking a shot. It is a light
novel.
Oh, that's the
Oh
source
my
of the
god.
thing.
Oh my god, I nearly wanted to press the buzzer.
Well, Shawn, you'll
okay.
be able to make up for that next time around because it's still your board.
Okay, how about adaptational source for 200?
Adaptational source for 200. A place further than the universe. Tower.
I should have done my research.
I want to say original, but I'm not sure.
Original was
that-
correct.
Oh, sick.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Tower, it's your board. Where are we off to?
Oh, no. Okay, gunslingers for 300.
Gunslingers for 300 with a bounty of 60 billion double dollars and a nickname, the Humanoid Typhoon. This guy looks deceptively tame in his little round glasses. His aim, though, no laughing matter.
Yeah, I think we're all like drawing to a blank.
Colonel,
here.
for the adaptational source, you don't have to do what is. That it is excused on that, but you would have to answer what is for this one. No one is, though. It is who is Vash? Tower, it's still your board. Vash the Stampede.
Okay. Let's say I wanted to paint in black for 200.
I want to paint it black for 200. Heaven's Gate has appeared in South America, and Hell's Gate has done the same in Japan. Hei, also known as the Black Reaper, is one of those who has obtained superpowers as one of the contractors in this anime series.
What happens when you answer something wrong?
You lose the points equal to the amount that you would have gained.
Ah,
Oh, that's
too bad.
All right, no buzz yet again. Kevin got it right. It is What is Darker Than Black. Kevin, got to get you on the
kind of
show
want-
sometime.
I wanted to answer that, but I never watched the show.
Sometimes you just got to trust your gut and take a shot at it. Tower, still your board. We got plenty of time.
All right, let's just go to rounds. Before and after 200.
Before and after 200. To be clear, there are two prompts. You combine these two together using the shared word between them. So for prompt 1, the English title for this Shonen Jump manga turned anime adaptation following Kanata and his classmates on a spaceship trying to find their way home. And then the second prompt, originally featuring Michael Jordan, this LeBron James focused remake brings back the Looney Tunes and also Westeros?
Wait, so how does it work? We have to take words from each prompt and combine it.
Yeah,
Is it?
so the first, so for example, if I were to say a nursery rhyme featuring a creature that goes up a spout, and then a Marvel character portrayed by Tom Holland in the cinematic universe, it would be the Itsy Bitsy Spider-Man. So spider being the key word that you combine there to form the answer. Just a well-wisher got it correct, and it doesn't look like anyone's going to buzz in. Hopefully after they see this answer, they'll have a better idea of how this works. What is Astra Lost in Space Jam? Oh, James, you buzzed in too late. I'm sorry, my dude.
Duh.
I remembered this because there's a channel dedicated to it.
Oh, yeah? All right. Well, Tower, it's still your board. We got plenty of time.
Because none of us are good at this game. All All right, adaptational source for 400.
Adaptational source for 400. Night is Short, Walk On Girl. Shawn.
Damn it.
It's a novel.
It is a novel.
No!
Shawn
Yes!
off to an early lead. Shawn, where you want to go?
Gunslingers for 200.
Gunslingers for 200. If the world were a game, you might call this protagonist in red overcoats a very, very cheaty and overpowered player with a whopping 3,424,867 respawns available and twin pistols firing respectively 4.54 Kasul auto rounds and 13mm explosives.
Oh god.
All right,
I
looks
think
like
all of
no
us
one
are
is
clues.
gonna take a shot at this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is Alucard? From Helsing. Shawn, still your board.
I want to paint it black for 100.
I want to paint it black, 100. If you wanted your red blood cells male and your white blood cells female, I'd check out this much darker take on a popular series. James.
I just need to say that was an accidental press. I was trying to scroll down on the thing,
Oh no.
on the buzzer screen.
Well, unfortunately, you know what? I'm gonna forgive
But
it.
I should just guess anyway, right? I don't know.
James, you don't
Alright,
have to.
I saw this on my friend's
buzz.
status, on WhatsApp status. Is it cells? What is cells that work black?
That is correct. James, you
Whoa,
worked it
okay.
out to get it correctly.
Hey,
You'll
you
love
got
to see it.
100.
And we got James on the board. James, where do you want to go? Osmosis Jones, Lamau.
I can answer none of them. I want to paint in black for 500.
All right, all the way to the bottom. You'll love to see it. Maybe you'd consider this Saint Sarah character the dark reflection of Iki, what with the same mythological monster being his defining aspect anyway as one of the Black Knights. Was I high when I wrote these questions? They're not. The grammar is falling apart at the seams. Which maybe is why no one is buzzing in to get this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is Black Phoenix? No one has watched Saint Seiya. It pains the heart.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
James, it's still your board. We got plenty of time.
Adaptational source for 500.
Adaptational source for 500. Deno Coil.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a good anime, guys.
The 500 for.
3,
So is like a whole ton of anime.
2, 1. No shot. It's an original. Panic. Would have gotten it wrong. All right, James, still your board. We got plenty of time.
Before and after for 500.
Why are we going for the 500s, guys? Jean and James are hired to protect Melfina in this space adventure with dangerous bounty hunters, space pirates, and cat girls. And then part 2, this phrase is used to describe romantic partners who are doomed by fate, like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, I'm just drawing to a blank here.
All right. Well, first up was Outlaw Star. Second half is Star-Crossed Lovers. So we got Outlaw
Star-Crossed
Star-Crossed Lovers. I'm not gonna lie. This is my favorite. This is my favorite before and after I've ever written so far. James, still your board.
Gunslingers for 500.
Gunslingers for 5. Wow, okay. We're just trying to get rid of all the 5s. This protagonist has a biblical name shared with the title of the show they feature in, where the Shanghai-based mercenary's weapon of choice is her Beretta PX4 Storm pistol. I'll give an additional hint. It's Type Moon.
What?
What?
I
What?
have a biblical name.
3, 2, 1. Who is Canaan?
I have no idea.
I've never watched that show, for context. I'd like to thank Ting for writing the Gunslingers category. This is very much his wheelhouse for anyone who knows him. James, still your board.
Oh no, there are no more 500s. Let's go with 400s. Before and after for 400.
Before and after for 400. Ding, ding, ding. That is the daily double. James, how much would you like to wager?
1.
All right, a singular point. Studio Colorido animated this beautiful film where a bunch of aquatic but flightless birds suddenly appear in a small Japanese town. Part 2 is an AC/DC song, also the titular track for the album on which it was featured, with lyrics like, no stop signs, speed limit, nobody's gonna slow me down. James, you can answer when you have a feeling one way or another. Chat, how we doing today?
I have no idea.
You want to take a shot?
Just, like, straight up clueless.
All right. Well,
What is now?
all right.
I just nullified my
We're not
answer.
even gonna try. All right. We got a 99. The answer is, what is Penguin Highway to Hell?
Okay.
All right, James, with your 99 points, where do you want to go next?
I want to paint in black for 400.
I want to paint it black for 400. The Black Lotus is one of the kings of pure color in the online fighting game Brain Burst that's featured in this anime series. She also uses Vorpal Strike, a shared reference to the same author's famous VR MMORPG anime.
What? The fuck?
Nope. Just nope.
This goes to show how clueless we Singaporeans are.
No, guys, we're not doing that. None of that here. The answer was Excel World, for anyone who wanted to take a stab at it. But James, it is still your 99-point board. Babel did get it right in the chat.
Oh, say, can you see for 400?
Oh, say, can you see 400? This ocean current goes around the entirety of this fictional anime's world, with Gold D. Roger being the first captain to fully sail across it. You might also know it best from the English rap OP that the dub uses.
Well.
So it's also it's in One Piece, if that helps.
Yeah, I don't like One Piece.
All right. So
Yeah.
it was a good try, but the answer was the Grand Line. Don't worry, guys. Very few people got it right in the chat, too. You were not alone. James, it's still your board.
Gunslingers for 400.
Why are we starting with the hard ones? As the regular of the Yellow
Doesn't
Flag
matter.
Bar, she owes the barkeep quite a bit of money, or so claims the barkeep, for the damages done to the place during her multiple shootouts using her twin custom Beretta 92 FS, named the Sword Cutlass.
Oh.
Shawn.
Yeah, okay, right. Okay. Who is Revy?
That is correct.
What?
Yes.
All right.
Black Lagoon.
You
Okay.
love that Shawn is getting hype about it. Shawn, you're back in control of the board. Where are we off to?
Adaptational source for 100.
Adaptational source for 100. Quintessential quintuplets. Tower.
I don't even know, but I'm gonna say manga.
That is correct.
Thank you.
So, dude, you got to go with your gut when you feel it. Tower, where are we off to?
It doesn't matter. No. I want to paint in black for 300.
I want to paint it black for 300. CL Phantom Hive, a Victorian-era Earl, is assisted by Sebastian with an interesting mark on the former's eye and latter's hand in this anime series.
I'm like drawing a blank here. Fuck.
Well, you haven't buzzed in, so you're safe for now. We're going to call it in 5...
Crap.
Oh, Tower, go for it.
Okay, I haven't watched this either, but I'm gonna say Black Butler.
That is correct. Tower, your gut is doing you wonders. Chat is in ecstatic. Let's see some Pogsires in the chat. Tower, where do you want to go next?
Ose, can you? Nah, before and after for 300.
Before and after for 300. Set in an alternate World War era Europe, Kazuya Kujo is a Japanese exchange student who enters a country with a host of myths, including the Golden Fairy, said to be a young girl who lives atop a tower and is able to solve mysteries. Part 2, Travis Scott track featuring Drake sampling Biggie's Gimme the Loot on Astroworld. Gone on You with the pick and roll, Young LaFlame, he in blank.
How do people even answer this?
What do you mean? You just gotta know the two parts, and then you put them together. This one's so good. I am the fool. You got the first part, but you gotta stick it with the next part. It's
like half of it is anime related, sure, and then like the other half is like Western pop culture or something.
Non-Smart's got it right. Non-Smart's is out here getting it correct. Willick's got it right. This question's so good, but none in the game is gonna get it. What is Go Sicko mode?
Part is the first part, and what part is the second part?
Go Sick is the first part, and Sicko mode is the second part. This is so good. Tower, it's still your board.
Oh man, Ose, can you see 300?
Ose, can you see for 300? Studio Ghibli's 1993 film, directed by Tomomi Mochizuki, follows a high school love triangle with loans and plane trips and plenty of slapping.
I'm gonna lose this one.
Shawn?
What is Ocean Waves?
That is correct.
Yes! And I've not even watched it.
Hey man, that's just using the category to figure out the answer. Shawn, it's your board.
Ose, can you see for 100?
Ose, can you see 100? JoJo Part 6 is subtitled this. Tower.
Stone Ocean.
That is... You gotta frame it in the form of a question, but honestly, this game is so depressing, I have to give you the points.
I'm so bad. Okay. Before and after 100.
Before and after for 100. Sora and Shiro have entered a world where violence is over and everyone has to compete in things like rock, paper, scissors, and chess to settle disputes. Part 2, adapted from a book, this Ang Lee film follows a boy adrift at sea alone with a tiger. Tower.
Okay, no game, no life, and then life, life something pie. Life as pie? No game, no life as pie? It's something like that. What is no game, no... Yeah. What?
Yeah, just put it together. Put it together with the question in first.
What is no game, no life as pie?
I'm gonna give it to you. It's no game, no life of pie, but honestly, you got all of the important bits, so we're good. We're good. All right, Tower. Well, it doesn't matter. There's only one category left.
Yeah,
You think with a rifle firing 50 BMG rounds at 825 meters per second, this future BOB winner would have an easier time dropping a stationary target using only melee weapons at point-blank range.
You would know any of this stuff.
How?
And this is for 100.
The key word here is BOB. You might know it
Bob the Builder.
as the Ballad of Bullets, or whatever the hell it is. The game is
All I'm thinking of is just
the game is
bombs.
Gun Gale Online.
Uh,
I'm asking for the main character of Gun
Yeah.
Gale Online.
the problem is I know the anime's name,
Who
but
is
I don't
she
know any of the
known?
characters.
From Sword Art Online the second. All right.
Oh, okay.
That
Yeah,
wraps
so
up.
disappointing.
That wraps up round one. Shawn in a convincing lead with 1,600, Tower with 800, and James, the first ever person to not have a whole number with 99 points.
Hey, he made history.
Oh,
Look at our buzzer code.
So how do we feel about round one, everyone? Also, chat, I'm gonna run a quick ad break so that people who are tuning in late don't have to don't have to watch a pre-roll.
Can I check the Twitch stream between games?
Between games.
Yeah. I wanna see how many.
You can,
I'm going
but
to do that. Tell me when you start. I have to.
We're currently watching an ad for everyone who's not in the thing. I just don't want people to have to watch pre-rolls if they can help it. And also it gives me a second to get the round two ready. So questions are perhaps a little tough this week, maybe. Man, I'm having a hard time balancing this thing.
Oh no, the hardest
Even more
category, the
interesting
real
categories.
world.
Hey, it's the best
hardest-
category.
Currently airing.
Currently airing.
Right, that one is like.
Oh,
Guys,
jazz.
please don't spoil the categories. I'll let you guys know
Oh,
when
sorry.
we're back live. We're currently still in that ad break because
Okay.
I really I do not want people to have to watch pre-rolls if they show up late. It's adaptational source is the worst category I've ever seen. Sorrow, where are you coming from with this, dude? Adaptational source is a clean, easy category.
Yeah, it's the only one we can guarantee get points on.
Just take a dice. Just roll it.
Oh, okay. Sorrow wanted to clarify that that's yet, which breaks my heart. Oh well. Exactly. That's why it's a good category. It's very simple. Okay. So we have finished the ad break. Thank you guys for sitting through that. Just wanted to make sure that anyone who shows up late doesn't have to watch pre-rolls because pre-rolls suck. And the only way that I can get rid of them is by running ads. So now we're on to the second round with categories like Oops, All Isekai, Jazz, Flower Language, currently airing, and the permanent category, The Real World. James, you are currently in last place, so you get first shot. What do you want with it?
Let's go diagonally. The Real World for 1,000.
Wow, okay, starting off strong. Considered a tome of Russian literature, this Tolstoy novel, though he refused to call it one, chronicles the impact of the Napoleonic era on Tsarist society. Well, it is the 1,000. Oh, James?
I feel like I know this. Is it by Leo Trotsky, War and Peace?
That is
What?
1,000% correct. It is, in fact, War and
What
Peace,
the-
which jumps
Hey.
James all the way back into the game with
Damn.
1099.
He's pulling a Gianni.
You love to see it. Oh my god, is this Gianni part 2?
I know this because one of my favorite musicals is Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812, which is based off War and Peace.
Beautiful. You love
Yeah.
the real world connections. You just Slumdog Millionaired that answer. James, where are we off to next?
Currently airing for 800.
Currently airing for 800. We are actually going diagonally. It's an isekai, but it's a pretty slow one. Basically just a romance slice of life where our main character has a broken healing ability, but she's just going to keep dating the knight she saved, so that'll work. James.
The saint magic power is what is the saint's magic power is omnipotent?
That is 100% correct. What is the saint's magic power is omnipotent was
God.
the answer we were looking for. James has gone from 99 points to in the lead in 2 questions.
Gianni
You
part two,
love
people. Gianni part
love
2.
to see it. This is so fucking pog. James, it's your board. You got a perfect game going.
I want to do it diagonally, but I won't be able to answer. Probably won't be able to answer flower language, whatever that is. So, flower language for 600.
Flower language for 600. If we're talking Yuri, you won't go far without this flower that literally translates from Yuri. If only Jag was here.
Yeah.
Panic, how could it possibly be citrus? Citrus isn't a flower. Shawn, what's the answer?
I know this is nothing related to flowers, but what is blooming to you?
Okay, I'm looking for a flower. I'm looking for a flower, guys. I'm not looking for blooming to
Okay.
you. I'm not looking for
Okay.
citrus. I'm looking for a fucking
Guys,
flower.
flowers.
I-
James, Shawn, you already
I have-
answered. Is anyone else going to take a shot at it?
Oh
3,
my
2,
God.
1.
My God.
No, the answer is what are lilies? Or what is a lily?
What the fuck?
Is this
My
a
God,
Japanese
I'm so dumb.
class?
I am so dumb.
Guys, come on. All right, James, it's still your board. Shawn is shooting himself in the foot.
Jazz for 400.
Jazz for 400. It's crazy to think that My Favorite Things became a jazz classic thanks to Coltrane, and Yoko Kanno's take on the Sound of Music track can be found beautifully executed on this show's soundtrack. Just think about the soundtracks that Yoko Kanno has done. and it's not the one that immediately comes to mind. 3M Panda's got it right. Rekka also got it right. We got some good people in the chat are getting it, but I don't think anyone here is going to get it. It is, what is Kids on the Slope? An underrated an underrated gem.
No idea what that
Nix will
is.
have all of your heads later.
Oh
James,
my
it is
God.
still your
I'm
board. Are we going
sorry,
to
Nick.
oops
I can
all
complete my
isekai for 200?
diagonal. Yes.
How could you not see that coming? Ever open a book, transport to a fantasy world where your weapon is defense-oriented, get falsely accused of a heinous crime by a princess, and acquire a raccoon girl? No? Shawn?
What is Shield Hero?
Shield Hero is correct. Shawn, you've taken control of the board. Where are we off to?
Currently airing for 400.
Currently airing for 4. Studio Wit hitting us with a really beautiful original anime focused on an android tasked with saving the world from a robot apocalypse.
My.
I've heard of this one, but I don't know its name.
Chat is unanimous in its correct answer, except for JK Panda, who responded with Wall-E, which, I guess Saro also did it to be clever.
Wall-E
Good
is
job,
my
guys. Good
favorite
job.
anime.
What is Vivi? Fluorite Eyes
That's what it
song.
was.
It's a pretty good one. I'm enjoying it so far. Shawn, still your board.
Currently airing for 200.
Currently airing for 2. It's the 5th
Destroying my
season of
diagonal.
arguably the most popular Shonen Jump property. Shawn,
What is My Hero Academia?
that is correct.
Oh.
There we go.
Shawn, still your board.
I guess I'll go with The Real World for 400.
The Real World for 4, the highest selling video game console of all time.
Fuck.
Kevin is dead on the money. Tower, will you follow Kevin's lead?
Alright, I'm gonna crash and burn. Is it the... Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna say Game Boy.
That is
What is Game Boy?
incorrect,
not right.
unfortunately.
Wow.
Shawn, you're taking a shot?
What is the Wii?
That is also incorrect. James, you
my
wanna
God.
possibly leapfrog even more by 800, or are you gonna rest on your laurels?
I've only played like 3 games in my life, so I won't know.
All right, the answer. What is the
Maybe like the
PlayStation 2?
PlayStation. Fuck! Okay.
Shawn, still your board if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. I guess I'll go with Jazz for 200.
Jazz for 200. The jazzy opening theme to Anime Twitch Jeopardy is also the opening theme to this 2020 anime.
Well, I never did.
Shawn,
What is GP?
that is the opening theme. Can you tell me what the anime is? I don't think that'll be hard.
Okay. What is Great Pretender?
That is correct.
No.
Shawn, where are we off to?
I think I'll take Oops All Isekai for 400.
Oops, all isekai. Don't know what's up with all the World War I extending into the 1920s anime prompts in this Jeopardy, but we've got an atheist who refuses to believe in being X reincarnated into this orphan girl with blonde hair. James,
Yojo Senki? What is Yojo Senki? Saga of Tanya the Evil? or
yeah,
something?
that you included way more information
Yeah.
than was necessary. I was just looking for who is Tanya. You said the name. That's the most important thing.
Great.
James, you're bored.
My diagonal, no. Oops, all isekai for 1,000. We can go diagonal. the other way.
Oh, okay. Oops, all isekai for 1,000. Sitting atop a smokestack, the protagonist and one that appears to be a young blue-haired girl are transported to one of the darkest hellscapes you'll find in the genre. Isekai is not really a genre.
my
It's more
God,
like
I
a
swear to God I could answer
prompt
this,
slash
but-
premise, but you guys get what I'm saying.
Hell, the
Oh my
smokestack.
God. This is familiar, but I just forgot about it.
Kevin is right on the money again. And no one here is going to take a shot at it. What is now and then, here and there?
Oh my God, I could have answered that.
You've seen it, Shawn?
I've heard about it, but I've not seen it.
Okay. James, still your board.
Wait. The real world for 200.
The real world for 200. This country is second in both GDP per capita based on the IMF's projections for 2021 and
100.
population density. Shawn.
What is Singapore?
That is correct. Shawn is the biggest
Is it?
patriot of his home
Okay.
country of the three.
How dare you say that? Singapore has to be number 1.
It's currently neither. And is population density even something you want to be number 1 in? I would argue no. But that's not really the point. Shawn, it's your board.
What is? Oh, what am I saying? Okay. I think I'll take foul language.
Please finish my
for
diagonal.
200.
Flower language for 200. The camellias and the rose are important to the language of these two countries in this Kyoto animation show, where our female lead's name also ties into not only the flowers, but also a place for them to grow. Tower.
Violet Evergarden. I mean, what is Violet Evergarden?
That is correct. Thank you for putting it in the form of a question. Tower, it's your board.
No. Oops, all Isekai 600.
Ding, ding, ding. That is the daily double. How much would you like to wager? You can bet up to 1,000.
Splendid. I'll wager 400 then.
400. When God accidentally kills a 15-year-old, he allows him to be reincarnated with so many high-spec abilities with a single request. Toya chooses, of all things, to enter the new world with the titular electronic device and slowly proves himself to be the most powerful person alive in this new world. I'm not looking for the world, I'm looking for the show. So Tower, just answer whenever you're ready. You can also give me the shortened form.
What is in another world with my smartphone?
That is correct.
Hey.
Tower gets up to 1,000. Would have been better off betting it all to match the category, but we'll take it. Tower is back in the game. Where are we going, Tower?
Back in the game is a generous term.
Complete my
You're
diagonal.
400 behind
oops, all
Shawn. Oops, all Isekai for 800?
Oops, all
Oh my
Isekai
God,
800.
I'm
Yeah.
Let's do it. As far as anime adaptations are concerned, and man, I am not looking forward to the debate on whether SAO is actually isekai. The concept of being stuck in a game world and unable to log out is predated by this game/media franchise.
Fucking hell.
Tower.
Okay, I'm gonna be totally wrong. Is it what is Log Horizon?
It is not Log Horizon. That was
Nope.
not what I'm
Okay.
looking for.
I would have guessed that too.
Is no one else going to take a shot? The chat got it right. I was looking for dot hack. What is dot hack?
Okay.
Okay.
Tower, it's still your board, and there's plenty of time to make up the point differential.
Currently airing 600 then.
Currently airing for 600. Backflips and backflips and backflips and backflips. If, like Shotaro, I saw a bunch of dudes doing backflips in a park with complete ease, I too would have joined a rhythm gymnastics team. Does not look like anyone. Oh, Shawn.
What is skate?
No, that is not even
I was
close to what I'm
thinking
looking
of
for.
that.
You were thinking of
Good thing I
Skate?
didn't buzz. I don't know. I never watched Skate.
It was
Don't
last
people
season.
backflip in-
It's not even this. It's not even currently airing.
Alright, so I pressed the button.
James, what you buzzed in?
I saw this on one of those any charts. Is it like backflip? Or what is backflip?
That
Is the show really called Backflip?
I need the Japanese title for this one specifically. You cannot give me the English name.
Baku Flipu.
Unfortunately, that's not what I'm looking for. James, take me a shot. Give me a shot. What's your take for the Japanese title?
I have no idea.
Oh man. All right. Unfortunately, that's going to be a minus 600. The answer I was looking for was, what is Bakuten? The show's English title does translate to backflip, but given that, you know, I definitely couldn't give you that. That would have been crazy.
I cannot remember. Japanese.
Tower, still your board.
Is it now? Flower language for 400.
Tower does not want control of the board. Each of the Gote 13 divisions has a flower associated with them in this anime, which makes the Soul Society arc a bit more flowery in terms of the characterization. Guys,
Nope, no clue.
I literally dropped Soul Society arc. It's arguably the most famous shonen arc of all time.
Is it in One Piece?
Boys, well, it's definitely not One Piece because One Piece was already the answer to a previous question.
Oh.
So I guess no one's gonna take a shot at it. I guess
What's the other one? Dragon Ball? What even is one?
we're gonna call it. I think this is getting ugly. What is Bleach? I was looking for Bleach. And I might actually need to drink some Bleach after this game. Tower, it's your board.
Wait. Oh, fudge. Okay. Flower language 800.
Flower language for 800. One might say that this is the final shot of this show. That in the final shot of this show, the 4 budding plants represent not only that spring has in fact arrived, but that our 4 main characters are growing closer and closer to the people they are meant to become.
Feel like anything. Oh well, the final shot.
No offense, if none of you get this, you're banned from the Discord.
Come
Oh,
on.
come on.
Is
Okay,
it the
I'm gonna
final
just-
shot?
Alright,
Is it
fine.
the final shot?
Tower.
What is Hyouka?
That is correct. Thank fucking
That's the
God.
final shot.
Oh
Wait,
my
Thank you,
God.
Tower. Holy shit. I was Guys, I only talked about it for like
I am a
3 minutes
gunner.
in my video. Holy shit. All right, Tower, you're up. I don't even think Tower has seen
Yes.
Hyouka. I think he's the only one that doesn't have Classics Club as his thing in the Discord.
No, I have watched it, but am I required to have it as the thing? Because I want my name to be a specific color.
No, dude. It's all good. No. It was a joke. It was totally a joke. Tower, it's your board. Let's go.
Okay, cool.
Keep my diagonal.
Jazz for 600.
Jazz
then.
for 600. Taisei Iwasaki wrote tracks like Footloose, Snap Out, and Catch Me If You Can to capture New York City's jazz culture for this anime, or I guess the renamed Manhattan after it's consumed in the Great Collapse and shrouded in fog. Shawn.
What is Blockade Battlefront?
Yes, again, same as last week, Blood Blockade Battlefront or Kekai Sensen would have worked as the answer. Shawn, you've taken control of the board. Where are we off to?
Real world for 600?
Real world for 600. In a 16:9 aspect ratio, this 4-digit number is what often accompanies or
What?
goes unsaid with 1080p. Shawn.
What?
1920.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes!
All right.
Oh, I see.
Shawn has taken
I'm
the
coming
lead.
back, people.
Shawn has
you now?
taken the lead. Okay, guess who's gonna lose service club tag in about 5 minutes? It's you, Shawn. It's your board.
Jazz for 800.
Jazz for 800. Baccano's OP is a
Yes,
trumpet and
I
sax
know.
stream, which is weird because based on this name, you'd think it'd go in more of a rock direction. It's got the Welcome to the Jungle band's name after all. Tower.
What is Guns N' Roses?
That is correct. Wow, this is actually such a close game now. You'll love to see it with 4 questions remaining. This is anyone's game. Tower, let's go.
Oh no. Flower language for 1,000.
Flower language for 1,000. It's Ikuhara. It has roses, pink hair, roses, surrealism, roses, a student council, roses, and I didn't mention so many fucking roses. Shawn.
What is Revolutionary Girl Utena?
That is correct.
There we go.
Shawn off to a huge lead, and it's your board with 3 questions remaining.
I'll take the real world for 800.
The Real World for 800. Apple's advertisement for the Macintosh made a straight-up reference to this English book, whose title is used as shorthand for thought policing. Shawn.
What is 1984?
That is correct.
Damn it.
All right. It's still anyone can
All right,
still
I
win.
guess.
Because not only can everyone catch up to be in range, but we also have Final Jeopardy. I wish I had rewritten Final Jeopardy. Anyway, Shawn, it's your board.
All right, I guess I'll go with Jazz for 1,000.
Jazz for 1,000. Personally, I wouldn't say most of this show's soundtrack is jazzy. It's a pretty eclectic mix, but tracks like Gin and Tonic, which perfectly tie into the show's title, make me want to sit down at Eden Hall. In Spirit is right on the money. Does not look like anyone's going to take a shot at this one. What is bartender? All right, Shawn. Well, actually, we only have one left.
I have no idea what that is.
Cloverworks is producing an anime following living dolls who work in a mansion cleaning up suit endlessly produced by their masters.
Is this a thing?
This is a currently airing show.
Oh, good. Living dolls.
And no one is going to take a shot. What is Shadow's House? And that brings us to the end of round 2. James with 1,699. Shawn with 3,800. And Tower with 1,800. It is still anyone's game because we have Final Jeopardy. Gentlemen, the final category being sports anime.
Oh, curses.
If you wouldn't mind sending me your bet for the final round in the chat, I will flash back to the round 2 so that you guys can get a look at how much you can wager. You can wager everything that you have or 0. It's your call.
Ah, splendid. I think we know who's won. Okay.
And also, chat, can I get some Pogsires in the chat? If you don't have access to Pogsire and you have a Twitch Prime subscription thanks to your subscription to Amazon, feel free to throw it to me. I only stream once a week. But hey, if you're not watching anyone else, it might be worth it. Just saying. You also don't have to watch the ad breaks. Guys, you gotta post the amount you're betting. Oh, there we go. Shawn, waiting on you.
Yeah, where do I do that?
In
Oh,
Shawn
yeah,
chat. In the chat that's named after you. All right.
All right.
We got all of our bets. Now we're looking at...
Sorry, can I revise my bet
Yes,
one more
yes,
time?
you can. Feel free. After Achan lends his notes to the school idol, he slowly falls in love with tennis in this anime. Please write your guesses in the chat. And did anyone get it right in chat? Okay, Babel got it right and Rekka got it right. We're looking good. You guys have 30 seconds to respond. Okay. This has been quite the game.
I am completely clueless.
All right. Well, Shawn, you got 5 more seconds. Should type something out. And chat.
Yeah, I'm just drawing to a blank.
Hope you all have a great day. Thank you all for tuning in. All right. Looks like I'm going to call it here. So, James bet 698 because now I have to do more math, I guess. And he guessed nothing. He specifically typed, "I nullify my guess." So James goes down to 1,001 points. You had a good game, James. Proud of you. You had that insane streak on that first diagonal. It was crazy. Tower bet 1,500. He responded, "What is school idol tennis notes?" Really went for the context clues, and that was unfortunately incorrect.
No way.
So Tower falls to 300, which just leaves Shawn. First off, did Shawn get it right? No, because he didn't type anything. So all that leaves is if he bet enough to not fall into last place. And do not worry,
don't think
chat.
he did.
I'm not even going to hold the suspense because he only bet 200 points. So Shawn wins with 3,600. The correct answer is what is baby steps?
Okay.
And it was a good game. Thank you guys so
It was a
much
good
for
game.
thank you guys so much for coming on. Shawn, congratulations on the win. You did a great job.
That was crazy.
Everyone had their moments. This was a fun game. It was probably a little bit too hard. I guess I overcompensated for last week, which seemed like every answer was gotten correctly. And yeah,
My final bet was calculated, as you can clearly see.
yeah, dude, you geniusly put it together. Well, that's all the time we have for today. I gotta let Tower run off to his D&D session, which I think he's way more excited about. So we're gonna call it here.
Wow. All right.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. If you're interested in interacting with any three of these fine gentlemen, feel free to come through on the RVDS server. Hershey, thank you for redeeming some repoints. And yeah, until next week, catch y'all later.
Before we leave, can I say, Cai Peng is better than Nasi Padang.
Oh, and before we leave, can I just say, reject Tai Peng and embrace Nasi Padang. That will be all.
Tower, do you have any strong feelings one way or another? I will take that silence.
I just eat chicken rice. I just eat chicken rice or something.
All right.
Cai Peng for life.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Catch you all later.